the stars tonight. So watch me bring. I'm gonna freaking die! To all those who are still alive, hey, I'm Ellie. Do you dread talking on the phone? Does your heart drop whenever your phone rings and you see the incoming call screen? Do you scream bloody murder when you... Well, welcome to the club. I hate phone calls. H-A-T-E, hate. I'm not even exaggerating when I say this, but I swear, every time my phone rings, I will literally freeze, stare at it as if I was suddenly thrown into the horror movie, The Ring, where the moment I pick up that call, Sadako will climb out and say, 7 days. Hey, what's up, girl? And it's not just unknown phone calls. No. I mean all calls, including those from the people I know. I'm so sick of this. I'm gonna freaking die! Now, of course, I wouldn't react that way when it comes to my family and really close friends. No, but really, the only calls I'm probably willing to pick up without that much hesitation are from them. Because if I don't, they'll kill me. But I admit, I do hesitate a lot when I get calls from my contacts, like groaning and stuff. Although my reaction will never be as bad as if it came from an unknown number. Just groaning? Yeah. Just groaning? Okay, fine. Most people will realize when they try to call me, 9 times out of 10 I'll miss it. And out of those 9 times, it's highly likely that all 9 were intentional. To everyone who has ever called me, only for me to miss it and send you a text later that says, hey, sorry I was busy earlier, what's up? Yeah, I wasn't busy. I was probably doing something insignificant, saw your call, but decided to spend the next minute and a half staring at it until the ringing stopped, before sending my apology text over. I swear, if you ever get caught in a life-threatening situation and you somehow manage to make a phone call to get help, I am the last person on your contact list you should phone. Heck, I shouldn't even be on that list. Like, I don't want your last call to be wasted on this dumb girl who could have picked up, but didn't because she couldn't handle impromptu social situations on the telephone. Look, don't get me wrong. I don't hate humans. In general. It's just that when it comes to a verbal exchange of words with another human being, I need time to mentally prepare myself. I don't know. Send me a text beforehand or a snail mail that arrives a day before you're gonna call. Just don't ring me out of the blue and expect me to respond to you like a functional human being. It's the fear of not knowing what you're gonna say to me and what I have to say back that scares the crap out of me. Like, why are you calling me? Do I owe you money? Did you finally find out that I was the one who knocked over your dog last week? I need time to prepare. Disclaimer, those are just examples. I never did any of those things. I don't even know how to drive. This is why I'm totally fine with texting, because I can see the topic of conversation and not have to get straight into it. And I get to take as long as I want to craft a message and send it over. Which is probably also the reason why I'm the world's worst texter. I swear I'm just no good at responding to people over mobile devices. But that is a whole other story for another day. But you know what's the only thing worse than picking up phone calls? Is making them. Oh, so it is not enough to have an unknown number call you in the middle of the day, but now you want me to physically dial these 8 numbers, or whatever number of numbers depending on where you live in, into my phone and call someone instead? Fuck no! You see, I used to work in a production house as an assistant producer, and really it was very... Isn't it a job with a ton of liaising and probably a lot of phone calls? Well, I never said I was smart! I actually do love my job, but mainly the creative side of things. As for dealing with clients, I sucks. Anyway, sometimes my boss will ask me to make some phone calls for a project, and I tend to overreact in my head when it happens. Hey Ellie, could you call Can remind them to send this design. Sure. Why did I join this company? I knew I was going to be a failure. I should probably just quit right now. Maybe I can write the resignation letter after work. Hi, I'm Ellie from URB Media. It is honestly a vicious cycle. Thankfully, I didn't have to make that many calls during my time there, since people tend to use text messages nowadays. But I know that this feud I have against phone calls isn't healthy for me in the long run, both physically and emotionally. Imagine the amount of time that goes into the staring, the groaning, the freaking out, all just for one call that probably wouldn't even last more than 5 minutes. I could have used all that time someplace else. So while trying to get more used to phone calls and curbing this strong dislike I have, I picked up 2 really useful tips along the way. I really wanted to say that I have 3 because it always sounds better when you have an odd number of tips like 1, 3, 5. But I tried, okay, and I could only come up with 2 for now, so cut me some slack. On a side note, I would like to say that wanting to change my dislike for phone calls is a personal choice, not a necessity. I personally don't think it is anything bad to be scared of phone calls, unless it starts to significantly impact your life. These are tips that worked for me, but it may or may not be helpful to everyone. Every person is different, so there will always be different approaches to such fears. Just remember, we all move forward at our own pace, so don't ever feel the need to rush things. With that aside, let's get to it! Number 1. Writing things down during a phone call. Now, I don't do this for calls to my friends or family because I never have issues with those. But when it comes to formal calls, having a notepad or device on standby has really helped calm me down a lot. Writing down what I want to mention in a call, or what was said by the other party, and being able to physically see these words helps to ground me and digest what is being relayed. It is kind of like a mini mental prep. It assures me that I will not miss out on anything important, and making notes does distract my brain from overthinking the social situation I'm in. Number 2, reward yourself. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean going shopping or eating a good meal after every single call, because I would be broke if I do that every time. Instead, really small rewards like, after this call, I will go make myself some iced chocolate. Or, after this call, I will watch one YouTube video. Mine. Can cheer you up all the same and help you get through the task. This will also remind you that it is just a phone call, and life can still continue on after that 5 minutes of torture. Plus, you get rewarded with some treats if you do it. That makes it just a little bit more worthwhile. Doing these 2 simple things have definitely helped to ease the tension a little between phone calls and me. It's still a long way to go, but at least it's better. Hopefully, these tips have helped you out as well. If not, I hope that this video at least helped you realize that you aren't alone in this. Like I said, take your time. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, which, if you haven't noticed, is also the premiere for my YouTube channel! Oh my gosh, I can't believe I finally did it. Honestly, I am still in shock that I even managed to kickstart this. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you are also a part of the hashtag phone call haters club, share with me the strangest calling habits you have in the comment section below. Most importantly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the ghost fam if you want to see more of my beautiful face. But jokes aside, I have many awesome things planned for my channel and I'm really excited to get started, so your support will really mean a lot to me. Stay alive and I'll see you humans in my next video. Bye!